hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer.
What is going on, Entertainment? So today I'm coming to you guys with another recap. We're talking Bad Boys, Texas, Gemini Films, episode 5, y'all. So we see that Justice and Alex, they have their fight. Mind you, Alex is literally sleeping while beating him up. He booka baka boo while he's sleeping. Like he doing laundry. Okay? And Justice, is swinging back or whatever. But Alex is really doing him a big one. Justice gets up from the fight, bloody mouth again. Okay, it's giving Halloween. He cannot stay away from a bloody mouth on a regular day. Okay, at this point he needs to work for Spirit Halloween. So he gets out the bed or whatever, and he's just like, "Okay, Alec, you did you a big one, like a big one. Like, did you like my picture? Okay, cool. Cause it's like I feel like you beat me up though, but like I like that. Like I like that. But like, why my mouth bleeding though? Like what? So he, him with the likes. He just keeps going on and on about how, he's surprised that Alec did him a big one. He's so shocked. Okay. That Alex actually stood up for himself and wasn't a weak ass little bee. Okay. Alex was in his confessional, popping his issue to him a big one too. So she's like, Alex is just like I mean, I did what I had to do. Like at the end of the day, you still bleeding out the mouth. Like, stop talking, huh? Yeah, bleeding out the mouth again. That's what happened because you talk too much. I mean, don't mess with me. So he's just sitting there. Mind you, I'm telling y'all, the energy he gives in the confessional, never the same in person. But the fact that he stood up for himself, I was proud that he did that because at the end of the day, Justice deserved that. Like, you were just picking on that boy. Like, at the end of the day, you need to take that up with Quran for casting him. Don't take it up with, you feel me, him, because it's not his fault he's there. Okay. So that's who you really should have took it up with. Sorry, Karan. I know you. That's the least thing you need is more drama. Okay, but I'm just saying, like, no, you had to do that. It's giving Billy vibes. Okay, so Alex was like, but you know me, I'm not gonna get loud or whatever. And I'm like, let's get loud. Let's get loud. Alex, we need you to get loud. That's what we need. We need you to turn it up. We need you to be a little bit more boisterous. That's what we need, Alec. Okay, so we need you to get loud. So don't say you're not gonna get loud. I'm just saying. So Diego ends up calling out Vonnie for playing both sides because he dapped up Justice and Alex for doing them a big one. I'm so sick of that quote. That and Get Your Leak Back, they need to be retired and definitely by the end of 2023. Okay? So, he dapped him and he like, you did your big one. Like, I never seen that like that in Kentucky. Like, that's crazy. Ooh, Alex, you made that boy bloody. You beat up that big B. Like, that's crazy. You did your big one. Like, that's what's up, nigga. Yeah. So Diego notices that and he's like, he's just looking. Okay. He feels some type of way. So he's just like, why did you, just say that like he did him a big one, but then you say he did him a big one. So he's saying he did you a big one. You saying that both of them did their a big one. You need to pick a side, basically, right? So Vonnie's just like, I mean, like, I don't really give a fuck. Like, it's just like they fighting and like they did them a big one. It wasn't little. Okay. It wasn't little. Okay. So Diego is confronting him. I don't get the point of him confronting him about this because it's not like Vonnie at the end of the day, owes any of them loyalty. Besides, I guess you could say he owes Justice loyalty because they had that little click, but he's still fairly new in my opinion. So it's not like he know y'all like that, to be honest. Even though he did come later on, I feel like even though he came just a little bit like a couple hours or whatever later on, I feel like the first 6 that got there or whatever, they formed that little bond. If y'all get what I mean. So that's just what I think. And also, Alex did give him a big one. I feel like he was surprised that Alex beat Justice up. That's why he dabbed up Alex, because he thought Alex was just gonna, fetal position it up, and he wasn't giving fetal position. He was giving, baby, I'm finna whip your ass. Okay, Vonnie's in the confessional, like, I don't know why the fuck, Diego getting mad, because it's like, you feel me? I never seen Justin Bieber beat up on somebody like that. The last person I heard he beat up like that is Selena Gomez, and like that crazy. Like he beat up a whole dude. Okay, so that was his excuse because he like I told y'all, he thought Alex was gonna be a weak link, right? So they weren't mad at each other by the end of the conversation. They sort of kind of keyed about it and kind of laughed about it or whatever, right? So we see a scene where Diego calls his partner or whatever because he's having anxiety. I told y'all I've had anxiety, of course, in the past. I still have it now, but not as much as I did before. Like before, it was like really, really bad, like bad, bad, like high school vibes. It was like horrible. So he's talking to the partner. He feels, and you know what? I like. It's like I was watching myself. It's like he was paranoid that he's like something's going on. That's how I'm like something happened. Something happened. So he's on the phone or whatever, and he's like, I don't know, I'm just feeling really a lot of anxiety or whatever. And in his confessional, he just thinks something is like up there. Was he insinuating that the partner was throwing the Big W cakes at him, at another dude? That's what it was giving. Like you were insinuating that. Okay? And also when Diego was talking to Vonnie, he kept saying, "Don't call me bitch. Don't call me bitch." It was giving me BGC7 vibes when Sierra told Judy, "Don't call me G. Don't call me G."
I don't think you understand, like, how mad I am and how mad I was.
I do understand. G, I want to get a tattoo too, though.
Don't call me G.
And it will, okay, Sierra.
Right.
It will never happen again. Like, sincerely.
Like, I really don't believe you because I forgave you so many times and I let it go. But like
now
this time,
I'm sincerely
like,
sober right now,
like,
and I'm really sorry.
No, but you were sober last night.
G.
Don't. Please don't call me G.
Sierra.
Okay, so people don't realize when it takes into effect, like going for like a reality show or like out of state, whatever, where you go away from like family and stuff like that, you be low-key paranoid, okay? Because it's not like you feel me, you there with them, you know what the heck is going on. So he probably thought maybe the partner was cheating. That's what I got out of it. So Alex pulls Justice to the side, and you guys, it was a like factory girl. So Alex is like, oh, like I want to talk to you, whatever. Like at the end of the day, like I ain't got no problem with you. Like you ran up and like I beat you up. So like what's up, whatever. So yeah. And Justice like, well, like I'm still cleaning the blood. So like what's up? Like I ain't got no issue. Like I just feel like we could have had a new boy, and like the new boy could have been like a new boy. So like I ain't got no problem or whatever, but you be doing like the weak stuff, and like I thought you was like quiet and you still up for yourself, and I respect that, but it's still like it's a lot of like I don't know, like I don't know. Okay, so he basically that was the convo. But they kind of, call a truce and decide they're going to be cool or whatever. You can still tell that Alex is not fucking around with Justin. So he'll probably bloody his lip up again if he tries it. Okay, so you might want to tread lightly, Justice. Justice, I think back in his mind still wants him to go home because he probably wants a new boy in the house for sure. Okay. Next thing you know, Daren is talking to D, and D kind of opens up about his trust issues and like all of the stuff that he wants to do career wise. I related to this topic for sure because like there's so much I want to do like career wise that it's like I feel like I do too much at once, and that's why I be so like hard on myself because it's like, Pierre, you're trying to do this, and that, and this, and a little bit of this, and then a sprinkle of this or whatever. So like I related a lot to what he had to say about that. And he was saying he has like a lot of trust issues and stuff because of what happened in his past. Is Darian and D still talking now to this day, or do they go out? And then while they're talking about who might have issues in the house, we get a pan of Diego partying, and he's like, "I like it like that. Diamond's in the chain, I like it like that." He's sipping a Four Loco. I said, "Look at Diego." When I tell you they panned that scene, I screamed. It was the funniest thing. Because the nigga was just partying on his own. There was not nobody around. That boy was just drinking a Four Loko and having him a good old time. I was kidding. That was the funniest thing ever. I'm telling you. He said he's drinking a Four Loko. He's drinking it. So then they go out or whatever, and apparently after they leave the club, Vonnie and Diego had like a little argument, like off camera. So they're on the way back home, and you know, Mr. Justice is instigate. So he's like, so like what happened with like you and Diego, like you and Vonnie, like he's calling you out. Like I heard he said he wanted your 30. Like, did he mean 30 likes or like 30 seconds? Like, what's up with that? So Diego's like, oh, he's calling me out. Mind you, Diego's drunk down boots off the Four Loko. Okay? Drunk down boots off the Four Loko. So he's drinking, so he's drunk. Mind you, I don't feel like he's really taking like really what the conversation is really about. Because he's that drunk. But he still feels away because Vonnie said, he want his 30, meaning his 30 seconds. He want that fade. Okay, on my soul. In my South Central baddie's voice. Right? So next thing you know, they get home or whatever, and he didn't like that. He called out his fade for the 30 seconds. So the moment he gets home, Vonnie says something to him. He was like, Diego, what's up? Like, what you doing over there? So they Diego on say, he's just like, yeah, you said something. I didn't barely understand what he had to say because he said so quick. Next thing you know, Vonnie runs up. Not Vonnie runs up. Diego really runs up. They started thumping. Diego was so drunk, he was hitting two people. Okay? He was seeing two. He said he was punching in the air low key. They start fighting or whatever, but Diego did him a big one because he got Vonnie's head down to the point where, you know, Vonnie had to throw some uppercuts in. Okay? Justice was trying to break up that fight, though. While it was going on. So that was about it. It ended off there with a cliffhanger. Okay. That was actually really funny episode, especially the part where y'all told y'all to pan. Shout out to Diego. I don't know if he minds me saying this, but he did end up seeing one of my recaps, and y'all know me, I make fun of everybody. He didn't take offense to it. Thank you. Because the thing is, at the end of the day, this is a show. Like all of these shows that I recap, they're all shows like I wasn't there, so I'm reacting to what I'm seeing. Okay, that's why it's up to you guys as celebrities and reality stars to really put on social media what really happened, or else I'm not gonna know. I'm just reacting to what I'm seeing. So thank you, Diego, for taking offense to it. Hashtag Team Four Loco. Okay, let me know what y'all think about this episode. I do feel like they need to probably bring in another boy just to kind of make it even more like interesting or whatever. But I think somebody might go home because of this. I feel like they might send home Diego because, you know, he needs help controlling his alcohol. Okay. Let me know what y'all think, and we're out, babies.
No personal thing.